Okay, I'm going to take another break from gathering all my security footage by doing a video on a small portion of the security footage, focused in on the supposed blood on his hand. Okay, we don't know if that's blood on his hand, so let's start the video. The video's already started. Let's start. Let's show you some of the surveillance footage that they're talking about. All right, so it's on those stairs. I think that's... Where is that footage? Yeah, maybe it's this one. Okay, so I captured this off my screen. So if you see the time up here change, that means I rewound it really quick. Okay, there he is. He's coming down. 241, and you see him. He's looking at his hand. Something's in his hand, and he takes his right hand. And he kind of, like sucks on his finger or whatever the hell he's doing. Okay, that's it. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this footage and I'm going to drag it into my Adobe Premiere software off the screen that you can't see. All right, so we have that. What these guys don't show you on the video is the guy actually comes back. If you look at this, so he's walking back. And if you notice his left hand, he doesn't have anything in it this time. All right? He's got a cup in his right hand now. Okay, and then he takes a left right there. And I'm pretty sure he comes back and then goes back up those stairs. Let's see. Okay, not on that one. Let's see. All right, so let's just look at there's other footage right here. Okay, so this is at 2. We saw this one yesterday in my other video. See the security guard coming at 2:40, 51 seconds. Anytime you go this way, that means you're going to be going down those stairs in general. Okay, so I'll move that clip over. Then here's this clip. Him finishing that walk. I'll move that over. And then I believe this is the one where he's coming back up. These are already things I've captured in his movements already that I'm making for a larger video. So I already have this stuff. Okay, so here he is coming back, and he has that cup in his right hand there. All right, so I'll move that clip over. And let's see. Then we also had, I think, this one. And this one he comes by at like 21, if I remember right. Yep, there he is. Okay. And then I believe he shows up in the lobby. This is what, I think we did this yesterday, this part. But I'm going to put it together. I'm going to show you how it's edited together. Okay, 2:36. So maybe this one. Yeah, so it's this one here. Yeah, so he comes back in. So I'll move that clip over also. All right. So now that we have those clips, let's bring them into Adobe Premiere. I mean, onto the screen so you can actually see it. All right, so. Okay, so this is the first part right here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so you can see what I'm doing down here. Okay, that's later on. Actually, let's do it the way you're supposed to do it. There's actually a window here that you can put clips in and then put them down into your timeline. So here on the left here, let's see which one this is. Okay, that's the later one. All right, so let's just grab this. Let's say from 240 and 43 seconds. Okay, and he's about to make that turn, so I'll cut it right there. Let's see if there's any more. You can hit the arrow keys and go one frame at a time. So, see that? 1, 2, and then the Vivotech sign. So that's going to be the last frame. I'll drag that down to the timeline. Keep existing settings. All right. And then I'm going to remove the audio because it's just me, the background sound. Right, so we have that, right? And then I think the next, see, once he goes around that corner, then he's going to be coming down here. So let's see. All right. So 241.05. See that you can see it's not moving right there because when I'm doing screen capture, I have it on pause, and then I have to, once it starts recording, then I go over and start running it. Okay, so we'll just start it at 241.06. So what I'll do is right when it hits 6, put the in point. All right, then he comes down, leaves the camera, and then I'll just pick 241.21. All right. So let's see how much we're missing right here. So 240.53, and then on this one so you're missing about 13 seconds. All right. So obviously he walks down this hall a little bit here. And then, okay, so that's actually not the clip I want right there. I need the first one. So let's see. Is it this one? Yeah. So that's the first one that needs to be in there. Okay, yeah, so I did have that right. So it's that clip, and then the second clip would be this one right here. Right. No, that's when he's coming back up. Hold on a second. Where did that go? Maybe I didn't move that one over. See, it's not like the simplest thing. You know, you got to make sure you're putting everything together, but it all makes sense. Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. So maybe I did have that. That just has the Vivotech sign, and I got confused. All right. So put that there, and let's find that first frame where he's moving, and that should fill in. Okay, right there. And we'll just go to there. So this actually will have more time. There'll be less than 13 seconds. Okay, so what we have so far is right in the screen here. He's walking down the hall. Doesn't look injured or anything. And he goes around the corner. Okay, then the next thing you're going to see is him coming down. So let's see how much time we're missing right there. So it's 241.02, and look at that, just 4 seconds later. So that I think this leads right down those stairs. So look at that. So it's 241 and 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 seconds later he's already coming down these steps. Okay, so he comes by. So he looks like he did have something in his hand there, but in the previous shot it didn't look like he had anything. All right. And then what we have is him coming back that direction, which is I'm not sure if I actually pulled that one over. So let's see if I've got that. Yeah, so it's that one. Okay, I'm going to move that over here. Got it. And so that since there's a buffer, there's motion capture already started. We'll just do it at 20, 243, 20. Move that clip down. Okay. Now, I also have the lunchroom area. So I didn't really know where that lunchroom is. I think that's the lunchroom for the employees, obviously, because I mean, it looks kind of nice, but you know, I only see employees in there, and it's not used that often. So where is that one? Right here. All right, so I'm just going to move that footage over. I've already seen it. Okay, and here it is. That's the lunchroom right there. Okay, so I'm going to do 242.19. You know, and he's in this room for a while. Looks like he gets a drink, and then he parts. And we'll just stop it right there because he doesn't come back in. And then I'm going to move this footage down into the sequence. All right, I got to make some more room for it. All right. So that fills in a lot of that gap that I was talking about last night. All right, so now we see at 241.19. So it's like a minute later he's in this lunchroom. And see, I don't know where this lunchroom is, okay? But right now he's down in the same area. This door right here leads to the double doors that you pass the chairs and then go up the stairs, and then you would be in the freezer area, the kitchen area where Kanika was found, okay? But he's obviously going to a lunchroom instead, all right? So let's zoom in on the whatever he's got. You know, I don't even know if you can determine. All right, I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, now there's something red right there, but why does it have to be his hand bleeding? You know, couldn't that be like he's holding something to put in his drink, or, you know, I don't have any idea what that is. But what I'm asking is, why do people say it's his hand bleeding when there's just no evidence that that's his hand bleeding? All right, all it is just his hand holding something. Okay, and then at the same moment, he's got his right hand. Okay, it looks like he sort of puts his index finger in his mouth, you know, or something. But, you know, that's all we have. That's the only information we have. Now, you might say, well, how come you're claiming it's not bleeding? Well, I'm not. I'm just saying I don't know what it's doing, and nobody does. But the problem is people are claiming it's bleeding to sell a nefarious narrative. Okay, we don't know. Okay, now what I do know, though, is, let's watch this footage here again. As a matter of fact, he's coming from that direction. Let's see if we actually have him coming from the lobby. Maybe we can do some backtracking here. All right, let's see. What time is this one? This one is 2:31. No. These are all times where he's moving. But I'm just going to find a clip that's, okay, 2:36. This could be, let's see, 2:37. He does show up in this. There's nobody moving, so it might skip ahead. Okay, there he is right there. Okay, so that's 2:37:42. All right, now he goes in that back area. All right. So it's sort of behind the counter, and I don't know what's back there. Maybe, there's no footage from back there, so I have no idea. All right, so that's really, there's that clip, and then this one. So I wonder if I'm missing a clip. Okay, it kind of seems like I'm missing something that I've already captured. Okay, so because I go from 2:37, let's see what time that is. 2:36. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back out to the original, the actual, the Toshiba drive. Go to the lobby. Right there. And then I'm going to open up the, I think it's this one. The first one is always the one that doesn't have the parentheses around it. Then it starts, then this is the order. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the first one. Okay, so let's look at 2:37. You can see down here where I'm going, so we can get close to that. So let's get to 2:37, 2:38, and I'm going to hit fast forward and see if I missed him coming out of here, because I don't have that. I'm going to guess that he's going to come out of here and then come right by the camera, or come by here and kind of curl off around this, down that hallway. But see, I don't know if there's other exits that go out to the hallway and so forth. Let's just see. Well, actually, let's check something. I can tell you at the beginning. So this is 2:40 and 43. So I think we were getting close to that. But actually, it looks like it's already too far past that. So he must come out from a different spot. Let's see. It's also possible just coming out of here and turning, he didn't set off the motion sensor, but I don't think so. I see a pretty solid block. Let's see. All right, now it's playing at 2 times the speed. Yeah, so that's a solid block, and well, right there it skipped a little bit. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, skipped 3 seconds there. So let's see if it could be that he came out, it set off the motion sensor, and then he walked by quicker than it could go off. I don't know. I've captured him in other instances coming by, but let's look at another angle to see if he actually went out. I'm going to bring the Toshiba drive, and let's see. Actually, East Bar entrance. So I think the East Bar entrance, we might be able to figure out where he came from. All right, so East Bar entrance. Okay, I'll open up this one. Because East Bar entrance also films that hallway there. So let's move it to about 240. Hopefully this has that on it. Let's see. No, doesn't have it. So we'll go to the next one, which is the one with the parentheses around it. Okay, so this is how long it takes to do this kind of stuff. Okay, it's really slow if you're having to download this stuff, though. Okay, so let's go to 240. You can watch down here, 240. You know, in that video I made yesterday, I explained clearly that I was just doing a sample of how good the time codes are, and people said, "Hey, you left out this, you left out that, you left out," and it's like, did you even watch the video? I mean, it's just mind-boggling. I had 3 comments about that. And it's like, no, I was just showing you one thing about how well the time codes actually work together and how easy it is to sync them up and look for things. Okay, so we're getting close. 240. Oh, see that? Boom. So he was back in the office, and there's another little door that comes out right there. I didn't know that. Didn't know that existed. But see, that's what you get when you actually do this kind of research right here, using the footage. So I'm actually going to add that in. All right, so what I have to do right now is then I can't record it actually, so I can't add it in. Because I'm recording my screen, I can't record this, but I'll make sure to get that and add it to the larger video. Okay, but just realize he comes out of a door right there. Let's watch that again. See that? Or that doesn't really look like a door though. It looks like a sort of a hallway. All right, so he's walking. You know, it could just be that he had a paper towel in his hand. Maybe that's a restroom right there. I guess what we could do is, quickly go online, do like a, let's see, Town Plaza, Rosemont, Chicago, Google Maps. Ah, this is the one. Yeah, here we go. It's a miracle. All right, so there's a little figurine down here. Maybe you can't see it, but see down here at the bottom of the screen, bottom right. Okay, so when you grab it, it starts putting in like where you can view. I think this might be in the, let's see. So this is the hallway that he's in. So basically, okay, this explains where he turned. When he's walking from this direction, he actually goes this way. All right, and let's see if these are, yeah, he must go down these stairs. Okay, so that's exactly what he's doing. When he walks by, he goes this way and then down these stairs, and those lead right down to that lower level where the bathrooms are. Okay, so now let's go check and see where he, gotta wait for the load. Okay, so he looks like he came from through there. Okay, that makes sense. All right, because that camera that we saw him from is right up here, and he looks like he came out of that. That does look like that's part of the office. You know, this is sort of where people might sit. So from back there, he came out this door. Then he walked down this hallway. And then he turns. Takes a right here. And then goes down these steps. All right, so that explains that. So that camera filmed him come out of right here, walk by here. All right. Then, as you can see, here he is walking. Then he takes a right. And see that little sign right there? That's that sign right there. Okay. So you see that? So that's how he got down to that lower level, which is right there. And he's walking. You know, he does have something in his hand. You can't really make it out, though. It's just, he doesn't seem to be concerned about it at this point. You know, then he goes down the stairs, something in his hand. So 241.16. Now keep in mind, Kanika wasn't even down here for another 50 minutes. So let's just say by some chance his hand is bleeding. Well, what relevance would it have? Okay, she's upstairs still. All right, so 241.21. Then he's in the lunchroom. Looks like an employee lunchroom. I mean, it's a pretty nice lunchroom, to be honest with you. But Look at that. Does seem to be down there. So he goes right by the camera, and I don't know where he went from there. Okay? I don't know. I know that he went through the double doors that we've seen a million times, but I don't know where he went from there. I don't know where the lunchroom is. Okay? So he went in here, and then he didn't have a drink in his hand yet. He was just had... Okay, right there, his left hand is in his pocket. Still in his pocket. Maybe it was like tea bags and he wanted to make some iced tea. You know, who knows, right? He does take a glass. A cup, I mean. Looks like he's filling it up with some liquid. Hard to say what he's, doing back there. Other than that he's making a drink. Because he walks away now with a cup in his hand. See that? And then he walks away with the cup in his hand. 42. All right, then he leaves that room. And then he's right back out here. So the door shuts, and then right here, he is back heading towards these stairs. Yet again. Okay, right there. So 2:43:26. He's walking by there. So let's see how long it would have taken him. So 2:43:15. And then this is part of the buffering. So he shows up. So it really only takes about 12 seconds to get from that lunchroom to here. I think I got that right. 2:43:15. The door is still shutting there. And then it's 2:43:28. Okay, so that's 13 seconds later. He's right here. All right, let's play that. Doesn't seem to be playing very good because it's recording video also at the same time. Very, very well, I mean. It seems to work when I scrub it, but when I actually just hit play, it seems to, like you can see up here, it's not really even moving. Even though the time is moving. I'll just have to scrub by. So there you go. So 43:28. And he takes a left right there. Does whatever. And I don't know what's over here. Maybe there's escalators over there. So there you have it. Right there. He takes a left. There must be another way to get up those stairs. Get up that level. And there are escalators over there, so maybe he took those that time. All right, and there you go. So I guess if he took the escalators, and we say that's 2:43, I do have escalator footage. Let's check that out. I hadn't even thought of that. Escalator. All right, we'll open up this one. So let's see how far this goes. Okay, we can just look at the bottom again down here. So this is around that time. So let's just watch from here. 2:43. We might be able to see him walking by. Actually, it's closer to 2:44, so let's speed this up a little bit. All right, now I'm going to slow it down, right? Ooh, I saw him walking down there. Did you see? Oh, that was so perfect. That was awesome. Oh, man, that's unbelievable. Did you see that, everybody? That's him when he took that left at the bottom. Watch this. And you see him right there. Oh, God, that's beautiful. See, everyone says, oh, the time codes don't work. Here, watch this. Look how perfect this is. Okay, so here he is right here. Let's get this when he takes that left down here. Okay, takes a left. I'm going to just go forward slowly. 2:43:40. Right there. All right, 2:43:40. Now let's watch this one. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to get it right around 2:43:30, and then we'll start watching. Okay. So 2:43:30, everyone. Now right at 40, look right down and through this little gap. You'll see a head come by. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. There it is. Boom. There's his head, the security guard. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now watch, he'll be coming up this escalator. So I was right. He took the escalators up. You see how you can just get all the information? There he is, just riding it up, taking a drink. His left hand is on the rail, so obviously it doesn't have a cut on it. And then he walks up, and man, I got to remember to put that in there. So I'll be able to do all of this for all of his movements. You'll have this quality of tracking. Okay, so you saw that. Absolutely perfect. It fills in every second, other than a minute where he walked back over here to get to the lunchroom to get a drink, and 6 seconds from here to the time he left the lunchroom. Okay, so the biggest gap is 2:41 to 2:42:20, and then you'll say, well, how come that was a minute and the other one was only 7 seconds? Well, he just did something else. You know, there's other places he could have gone. He could have gone, you know, when he went through those double doors, he took a left. He could have looked in different places. It's hard to say. Okay, but I might even be able to find that too. All right. The thing is if people would just do what I just did, you would have every single thing that you want figured out. Okay? And well, when I say want, I mean if you want the facts. If you want sensationalism and somebody out there to try to sell the narrative that it was a murder, I'm not the guy for you, and you wouldn't want to do what I'm doing. Okay, what you'd want to do is take one single shot, zoom in on the hand, make it black and white, shake it around a little bit, and tell everybody his hand is bleeding. And then lie to everybody and tell them that the time codes are all messed up. The time codes are incredibly accurate. And I just showed you that little shot where you see him through the escalator, how perfect that was, okay? All right, well, hey, we slogged through another one, everybody, and hopefully that showed you another glimpse of what's going on. I think it's pretty interesting. Of course, somebody will watch 4 seconds of it and say, hey, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, because they won't take the time to watch it. So if you want to have a good laugh, just go to my YouTube channel after this video is posted and watch all the comments. That'll say something just like that. It's crazy. All right, now I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to go make sure I have those 2 instances right there that I just found while doing this video. All right, so have a good rest of the day. Talk to you later. Okay, I didn't actually leave. I'm going to show you the whole sequence in order. I went out and got all the footage. I didn't want to make a separate video of it. So he just came out of that little back office entrance. He's heading down the hallway here. I think it's the food court hallway. And then he takes a right. Then he goes down some steps that you saw earlier in the video from Google Maps. And he walks down those steps. Okay, now people claim here that he's got a bloody hand. Okay, but he came from the lobby area, right? You saw that. So how could Kanika be involved, even if that is a bloody hand? Okay, I don't think it is a bloody hand, though. I think he maybe threw something away that he was looking at. All right, now his left hand was in his pocket right there. That's for sure. Okay, still in his pocket. Then he heads back over here to get a drink. All right, so it takes a while to get a drink there. But when you watch this video, just realize Kanika wasn't even down in the lower level, or even hadn't even showed up at all on surveillance until about 50 minutes after this. 50. Okay, so how could his hand, even if it was bloody, have anything to do with Kanika? Okay, so here he's leaving. Now watch this. He uses his left hand to open the door, the supposed hand that was cut. Okay, All right, now look at the time, 13, 14, 15, 16, and it goes to 20. So I could have synced them up, but I didn't do it because you can just sync up the buffered part. Now he has the drink in his right hand, and he takes a left. Got kind of lazy. He was about to go up the steps, and he goes, I'll just take the escalator. You know, so you see him show up a little bit through that little hole there. Down there now. He's going to wait to get on the escalator. It's a lot slower to go up an escalator. Milking that time clock, you know. All right, then he goes up the escalator. Now look at his left hand is riding up the escalator. He's using that to guide him. Why? If that hand was sore, would he really be doing that? I don't think so. So up the escalator, 244, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now I switch to the other camera, picking him up, walking back towards the lobby area, you know, with his supposed gashed hand from something involving Kanika. All right, now 235, okay, 36, 244, and 38, 39. Then he takes a left, and then he goes back into the lobby. And he goes back into that back office. All right. So I actually don't see anything at all that's, you know, that anybody can claim that he is doing anything nefarious. Okay. I just don't see it. So for all of you that like these kind of videos, I appreciate it. And for the rest of you, I wish you did appreciate them because you'd actually have the facts. All right, so this will be a real sign-off. So until next time, keep it real.